You know that feeling when you finish an amazing game and you're just not ready to leave? The world was too good, the story was too deep, the gameplay was too addictive, and 10 hours just wasn't enough. Well, what if I told you some games out there don't give you 10 hours, they give you 100 or 200, or so much content that you'll still be discovering new things 6 months later? These are the games that become part of your life, the ones your friends ask if you're still playing, and the answer is always yes. Whether you want epic storylines, endless side quests, deep progression systems, or worlds so massive they never get old, today's list has it all. These are 20 games absolutely packed with 100 plus hours of content that will keep you busy for a long, long time. Let's get into it. Endgame grinding and multiplayer easily push playtime beyond 500 plus hours for dedicated hunters. You're capturing and slaying massive monsters with specialized weapons and armor. Each monster requires learning attack patterns and exploiting weaknesses. Armor sets offer hundreds of combinations with different playstyles. Hunting with teams of 4 creates cooperative chaos. Grinding for materials and armor upgrades is weirdly addictive. Iceborne expansion added massive content. Seasonal events provide new quests constantly. The boss fights are incredible showdowns. This game proves grinding mechanics work when boss encounters are phenomenal. Hunters log 1,000 plus hours easily. Over 100 hours for complete playthroughs with all social links and activities maxed. You're a student with infinite time loops trying to save the world while navigating high school relationships. The social link system creates genuine relationships with NPCs. The new gameplay improvements in Reload streamline mechanics while keeping charm. Character interactions are phenomenal. The story explores grief, friendship, and death respectfully. The combat is engaging with strategic turn-based battles. Balancing life activities with supernatural dungeon crawling is addictive. The soundtrack is moving. Every day feels meaningful. Persona 3 Reload proves remakes should significantly improve while respecting originals. Over 100 hours is accurate if you're clearing every quest and finding every collectible, hitting cache and supply drop across the massive world. The main story alone is 60 plus hours of phenomenal storytelling about conflict between nations. Character development is exceptional, with every party member getting meaningful arcs. The combat system is engaging with real-time strategic battles. Side quests reveal world-building details. The soundtrack is phenomenal, with emotion-hitting themes. Exploring the world is rewarding, with unexpected discoveries constantly. Challenge battles provide endgame content. The story builds to an emotionally devastating conclusion. This JRPG respects your time investment. For completionists, Where Winds Meet easily reaches 100 plus hours, with post-launch content expanding hours further. You're exploring ancient China, discovering martial arts mastery, and open-ended storytelling. The martial arts system is incredibly deep, with faction allegiances changing story completely. The world is massive, with hidden martial arts schools teaching unique techniques. Character creation is deep, with genuine roleplay potential. Side quests explore personal stories of NPCs you meet. The combat rewards skill and experimentation. Role-playing systems let you create wildly different characters. Each playthrough feels fresh, with different martial arts styles and story paths. Post-launch updates continue expanding content. One of the most immersive RPGs, with over 100 hours of playtime if you're looking to explore the entire map and complete everything, with players spending 140 plus hours. Set in 1403 Bohemia, during actual historical civil war, you are an ordinary blacksmith's son caught in conflict. The authenticity is incredible. No magic, pure medieval reality. Combat feels like actual sword fighting, messy, terrifying, brutal. Saving is limited, so mistakes matter permanently. No magic wand solutions. The world respects your intelligence, assuming you're smart enough to figure things out. Side quests are complex with moral ambiguity. The story spans massive playtime with minimal padding. This is what immersion means. After years of updates and patches, Cyberpunk 2077 reached its potential. 150 plus hours for completionists exploring Night City fully. The 2024 plus patches fixed most bugs, making it stable and incredible. You're a merc trying to save your life in a neon-soaked mega metropolis. The character progression is deep with multiple playstyles: hacker, gunslinger, ninja. Gig missions are engaging with actual narrative weight. Romances are well written with genuine character development. The DLC Phantom Liberty expanded endgame content substantially. Side quests rival main story quality. The world building is phenomenal, exploring themes of identity and corporations. Multiple playthroughs reveal completely different experiences based on your build and choices. If you're someone who likes exploring and building bases, Starfield easily provides 100 plus hours of playtime. You're a space explorer, discovering 1,000 plus planets with complete freedom. Exploration is addictive. Every planet could hide something cool. Base building lets you create outposts across multiple worlds. Faction quest lines offer different story paths with conflicting ideologies. Character creation is absurdly deep with infinite customization. Space combat feels satisfying with ship upgrading. The universe feels vast and empty in a way that captures genuine space exploration. You can ignore the main story and just wander for 200 plus hours. Bethesda nailed the freedom philosophy. Casual players easily reach 100 hours with this game, while completionists hit 150 to 200 hours. You're an inquisitor leading a military organization across a world torn apart by a literal rift to hell. The War Room system lets you manage your organization strategically. Side quests are meaningful with actual consequences. Character relationships develop naturally through multiple interactions. The story branches wildly based on choices, with different faction alliances changing everything. DLC missions add substantial content. The world feels lived in with political intrigue and complex relationships. Companions are memorable and romance options are well written. This is a complete RPG experience spanning massive playtime. From the creators of Persona comes a full-fat fantasy RPG with 150 hours of content for completionists. You're a student leading a resistance against an empire, transforming into different classes with magic. The social link system is phenomenal with genuine character development. 100 plus hours without filler is impressive for a JRPG. The story constantly twists with genuine surprises. Character interactions are phenomenal with excellent voice acting. Strategic turn-based combat makes you think. The soundtrack is incredible. The aesthetic is peak fantasy with gorgeous art direction. This game proves JRPGs don't need action combat or open worlds. Tight gameplay and phenomenal writing carry it. 100 plus hours flies by. Over 110 hours for a complete playthrough with all social links maxed, confidants developed, and every activity finished. You're a high school student by day, phantom thief by night, stealing hearts from corrupted adults. The social link system creates genuine relationships with NPCs. Romance options are deep and meaningful. Dungeon crawling is engaging with perfect difficulty progression. The story about rebellion, identity, and friendship is one of gaming's best. The soundtrack is phenomenal, the art direction is unmatched, and the aesthetics are peak style. You're balancing school activities, part-time jobs, and supernatural adventures. Every day feels rewarding. This JRPG is a masterpiece that justifies every hour. Larian's Baldur's Gate 3 director says players with over 60 hours are just scraping average, with the median playtime at 62 hours and 55 minutes on Steam, meaning most people don't even finish Act 3. The average 100% completion playthrough took around 178 hours, while the most leisurely runs averaged nearly 400 hours. You're infected with a mind flayer parasite, recruiting companions and experiencing Dungeons & Dragons brought to life. If you really want to experience every single thing Baldur's Gate 3 has to offer, you're looking at about 163 hours, with almost 100 hours of side content alone. There are 17,000 permutations of story branches. Multiple playthroughs reveal completely different narratives. This is the game for 100 plus hours. Skyrim averages 118.7 hours playtime on Steam, with easily over 200 hours for completionists, thanks to modding community and infinite replayability. You're a dragonborn navigating a frozen kingdom while dragons return. The remaster in 2025 updated everything visually while keeping the charm. The modding community is insane. Thousands of mods let you create completely different games. You're joining guilds, becoming a vampire, learning magic, or just exploring caves forever. Side quests feel personal. NPCs develop relationships with you, and the world rewards curiosity. Skyrim is a comfort game you can sink 500 plus hours into without regret. The remaster breathed new life into something already timeless. The Witcher 3 can take 170 plus hours to complete with all DLC expansions included, rivaling Skyrim's length and offering phenomenal storytelling throughout. You're Geralt searching for Yennefer and your daughter Ciri across a war-torn world filled with monsters and politics. The main story alone is 50 plus hours, but side quests are better than most games' main stories. Blood and Wine DLC is 30 plus hours of phenomenal content that stands as a complete game by itself. Character development is incredible, dialogue choices matter, and the world feels alive. You're investigating contracts, hunting witches, romancing characters. Every activity is engaging. This game proves open worlds can have phenomenal storytelling and hundreds of hours of content. The main story takes around 40 to 60 hours, but reaching 100% completion can push your playtime well beyond 150-180 hours, with some players exceeding 200 hours when exploring thoroughly. You're Arthur Morgan, living as an outlaw in the American Wild West, and every mission feels handcrafted and cinematic. Your playtime is sure to exceed 90 hours, and it's a play experience that does not feel like grinding. It's a reactive world where everything, including unexpected events, feels like it's going somewhere. Side missions have genuine character arcs. Hunting challenges, collecting cigarette cards, exploring hidden caves, there's always something to discover. Completionist runs reach 150 plus hours as players gather everything from hunting challenges to collectible items across the massive map. This is an open-world masterpiece. As of February 2026, No Man's Sky has received over 43 named updates and continues evolving with new content constantly. You're exploring 18 quintillion procedurally generated planets, and literally no two are the same. Whether you have 30 minutes or 3 hours, you will have your thrill in No Man's Sky, filling that unique human desire to escape into the cosmos. You can land anywhere, explore any planet, build bases, trade resources, command freighter armadas, and just wander, getting lost in beauty. Many players spend their first 100 hours doing exactly that, wandering, scanning wildlife, mining resources, building small outposts, and simply getting lost in procedurally generated worlds. True multiplayer lets you explore with friends. New players easily sink 200 plus hours, completionists hit 500 plus. This game is infinite freedom.